Hi everyone, it's the Silver Rose again. Um, so I play a lot of Wizard101. I've been playing it solo over the years. I don't necessarily play consistently, which is why I only have 101. It's my highest wizard. This is my main, he's a storm wizard. But I thought it'd be sort of fun to make a new one and sort of go through Wizard101 with you guys. Now I haven't finished most of it yet. I've gotten through a good chunk of it, and me and side quest, I gotta do all the side quests. So I should remember where most everything is, so we'll probably be going through a lot of those too. Now still going to be playing my main man, so I'll be knowing what comes up ahead before we ever get to it, so that should be fine.
The spell is working. Look, Gamma. Finally, we have found one.
You know, I never realized how creepy that sort of sounds. We found one! Yeah, little sketch.
Oh! A young wizard. A student with amazing potential. Enough, perhaps, to save Wizard City.
Alright, it's sort of raining right now. It's on and off. So you might hear that, and I don't know how to get rid of it, because I went from up at college to the family RV to be able to help my family out. So, kind of echoes here in the RV, the rain. Yeah, still doing college, it's just online now. So I could be home to help out, because I was out of state for my school. Anyway. So yeah, sorry about the rain. I wish I knew how to change that, but I don't yet.
Oh, really?
No, little kid me, when I first saw this, freaked out when Gamma spoke. I was like, oh my gosh, the owl speaks.
Where? Oh, a very, very distant realm. Oh, my goodness. On a world that does not even believe in magic.
They should really play into this bit more, in my honest opinion.
I wonder what manner of wizard they might become. Perhaps we should consult the Book of Secrets.
Headmaster Ambrose turns to regard you intently.
I just got yoinked.
Answer these questions to find out what type of wizard you are.
Excuse me. So I'm going to be doing a life one, preferably. I actually did like math in school. I know, I'm weird. But for me, I like summer. It probably has to do a lot with the psychological side of things, because summer for me is no school, nothing, freedom, especially as a kid. That's how it was. Probably why I like summer. And since I live in Texas and it's hot as heck, I'm sure anybody from a hot state like Arizona, New Mexico, anywhere in the South, pretty much, we know it gets hot. But yeah, I like summer. I was young, I used to like being the leader of the group because I am an oldest child, but now I'm more like being part of a team. Actually, I like all of these rocks except for these two. I like the bright, pretty rocks. Oh good, we got life.
But now that we know
Doesn't
what
actually
you
matter
are,
what you choose
what
until
do
you choose the
look
rock.
like?
Each rock's different school. Huh. Now most people, depending on like who you are, you'll be like, oh, I gotta customize to my school. You don't actually have to do that. I know young me tried. It's changed a little since I've done this. I tend to base these loosely off of me or people I know. Without meaning to. So it'll probably be why you'll never see like a dark colored skin tone or like really black eyes. Unless I do some furry crap. Because in my mind I'm thinking like sorta who I am. And sorta not, because I don't want you guys to know what I look like necessarily. Well, you guys all now know I'm white, but that's besides the point. You know what, maybe I should be adventurous. You may have noticed in the beginning one of my characters did have like blue eyes, blue lips, and white hair. It's like the furry stuff I was talking about. It was like that blue eye. Well, we are... That's like some seer crap right there. We'll keep it. What if we make ourselves blonde? Or gray? Or green? Just make everything green because we're alive. Why not? Give ourselves a Karen hair. I guess we'll just sort of stick with this classic hair. What do you guys think? So we should stick with that? If not, I guess we'll change it. But I'm sure by the time someone actually looks at this, it'll be too late. We can add freckles. I think we'll just sort of stick with that, because our gear is going to change really quickly.
Remember, if you ever wish to alter your appearance in the future, simply pay a visit to the Magic Mirror Shop in the shopping district.
So I hadn't played it in a couple years, so like I came back on, and then there was this magic mirror. I'm like, oh my goodness. Can I change my gender? Because like, stuff happened, and me and my brother Owen ended up sharing an account because my parents never paid for a game before. Like Wizard101. And then I was the one who was into it. I showed my brother it. They went and they got my brother. So I'm not very proud of this actually. I pulled a bit of a Karen. Because I was really upset. Because I knew they would never do something like this for my birthday. They bought my brother a crown on his account. And membership. For a little bit. So he was able to go to the different areas. And I was really upset because I wanted that and I couldn't. So our parents made us share it, his account. I got one character. So I took his Storm too, because I love Storm. But he wouldn't let me delete it, which is fine. So I played this guy, and we got older, and he started playing other games, and I got older, and I could play this on and off still.
All right then. What is your name?
I actually really like the name Rose. Rosalind Rose. Rose Petal. Oh, that's actually pretty cute. Scarlet Rose. We're keeping that. Alright. So.
Well, hello.
My brother's not playing it.
If it isn't our newest student.
We're gonna do the tutorial because it helps new people, I guess.
My name is
I'll
Merle
stop talking
Ambrose.
as we go through
I
this.
am the headmaster of the Ravenwood School. We're expecting great things from you. But first things first.
I forgot to set my timer. Remember when 3 minutes go by? 'Cause I am bad at
To
time.
move around, my owl friend would...
Hello! My name is Gamma the Owl, and I am quite pleased to meet you. Wizards test their skills by summoning fantastic creatures and dueling.
You can actually duel other wizards too. It's
To
fun.
become a master wizard, you must learn every spell in your class. Wizards love to duel. The more spells you learn, the better a duelist you'll become.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh!
How odd. Come along, young wizard. Let's investigate the matter. Meet me in the tower.
You'd best follow the headmaster. You're safe with him. To the tower!
I'm not sure we take a quick moment to see how long I have been recording. This is actually hidden for you guys. I figured since I'm not good at editing, you probably don't actually want to see the editing thing, so that's my screen, I guess. Woohoo, background. Alright. So I'm in about 12 minutes. It's an 18-minute timer because nobody wants to watch a really long
Who's there?
video.
Malistaire.
Ambrose.
You are no longer welcome here. Why have you returned?
I'm here to resolve our unfinished business. Is this your latest student? My henchman will see to your little friend.
Sir, I'm a child.
Hurry along, young wizard. Take this deck of spell cards and deal with those creatures while I tend to Malistaire himself.
Sir, I'm a
Don't be
child.
so sure of yourself, old man.
He's right. Cause until 2 seconds ago, I did not know magic existed.
Run up and confront them. Be brave. I will guide you.
I thought you said you were dealing with Malistaire. Anyway.
You've drawn these spells from your deck. Quickly. You must choose a spell and use it to attack one of Malistaire's henchmen by clicking on him.
So interesting fact. Colored spells like these are spells that you've learned because they're your school. Obviously, I haven't learned them because I'm life. But interesting thing is, especially as there's certain spells called blades and traps and stuff. When you use, because there's this sort of pale blue for spells you get from items and things like that. If you use one of those, and then the spell that you learn, most of the time, and I don't think they've changed this yet, they're considered different. So you can have 2 of them, and then they'll both go off when you try to attack
You're
someone.
hurt. You'll need to pay attention to your current health. This
make
red
sense
crystal
later, I
ball
promise.
shows your health. If you run out of health in a wizard duel, you'll be defeated.
And if you run out of mana, you're gonna die.
The blue crystal ball shows how much mana you have left.
Dude, there's a certain point where you just stop worrying about mana because you get so much of it. It's crazy.
mana is magical
I used to have to
energy.
worry about it.
If you run out of mana, you won't be able to
I have to
cast
worry
any
about
more
it again.
spells.
I think this, sir.
When you're out of mana, you'll be at the mercy... Why so distracted? We're under attack? Oh, my! Call me a fool! I had all but forgotten. Where were we then? Oh, right. Attack his henchmen again.
It's sort of a good idea to like kill one person then the next. If you have a big boss, normally it's easier to kill off the minions and then attack them. Sometimes if he's an annoying boss who's able to heal and crap, you'll want to kill the boss first, but most of the time we can't heal to the higher levels, so it doesn't really matter. Or at least it didn't matter for me because I had an AoE spell. Storm Best. Storm's so hard. I love it, but it's so hard to do. Why would do it in life?
You doddering fool! Your student is no match for my forces.
Oh no, you're in trouble. Quickly,
Guess if you're new to Wizard101, you might want to know more about the other schools. So there's Life, Death, Fire, Ice, Storm, Myth, and then Balance. I think I hit them all. Well, I guess technically there's like
Foolish
3
creatures,
others, but that's
you've
for
let
when
the
you're
young
really high
whelp
level.
heal. Defeat the whelp or you'll suffer for it. Use your spells to weaken the young wizard's spells.
here, young wizard. Take some more pips. They power your spells.
Pips take mana, so they're your mana manifested, I guess.
The more pips you have, the stronger the spells you can cast. Quickly now, pick another spell and... Oh my, that spell
So this is a
reduced the
balance
power
spell
of
they
your
sort of
own
used
spell.
on me right there. Balance like good with shields, blades, weakening, strengthening. You're more of a support, which is great,
At last, you fools earn your keep.
especially in like
Now, finish
battles.
the
They're actually
trial.
really good.
Cast
Really
this
annoying
balance
to go
blade
against.
spell.
Really annoying. But they're great because a lot of time you're going to team up with people, and having like a balanced person and a life person is like the best. So the hard hitter is going to be Storm. Storm hits really hard. They're basically the barbarian of Wizard101. Life, I guess you could say, is the cleric because they're always healing and putting up with
This
people's
one
stuff.
learns fast, Malistaire. 2 can play at that game. I've got it. Use this meteor strike spell. It will strike both of the henchmen. Here are the pips to cast it with. With the balance blade spell you've already cast, the meteor strike spell should finish them off. Cast it now.
So I think naturally doesn't necessarily go to 480, but it should have also a buff for being the counter to ice is opposite. So everything has its opposite. So fire, ice, they're the opposite of each other. So when you're attacking ice guys with fire, it's going to hit them harder and vice versa. Storm and myth, they're each other's opposite. Why it's like that, they just did it. But so hit a myth guy with some stormy stuff, it's gonna make them hit harder and vice versa. Life, death, explain. Balance doesn't have an opposite. It's interesting that way. tell you my story because I think I'm now at a point where I could talk a lot. So, I got my brother's one character and I worked really hard on it. It's the guy you saw. We don't share
excellent work,
account
young wizard.
anymore.
Now, let me see to Malistaire. I'll show him. Threatening a new student before orientation, no less?
Man gets spanked.
Another time, old man. I have what I came for. And now I'll take my leave of this wretched place.
Yeah, you dance after battles.
He's gone, and none too soon. What sinister goal brought him here?
So I finished the Malistaire sort of quest
Oh,
line
my.
here.
You look a bit the worse for wear. Here, let me restore you to your full health and manner.
That would be appreciated.
On the bright side, congratulations. Defeating this experience bar will help you track your progress.
Yeah, so you can like sort of see when it gets here is when you level up.
When
it
the
goes
bar
back to
fills
0.
up, you'll gain a level and be able to learn new spells. Now, do you have any questions, young wizard? What's that? You don't know how to speak? Oh, my pardon.
Yeah, low-key awkward, man.
Well then, let me teach you how to use menu chat, and we'll see what you have to say for yourself. This is the menu chat button. Click on it to say something. You have the way of it. Now you can chat with anyone you meet and make lots of friends here. You can also hit enter and type your own messages using text chat. But players under 13 will first need their parents' permission.
So I made this when I was like before I was 13. I don't remember if I had permission or not. But so the character I had on my brother's, we shared that thing for years, and I've bought accounts of stuff. I've apologized for being a Karen, and he understood my upsetness because after my parents now knowing how much I liked Wizard101, they still never bought me crowns. They've had it done crap for me with video games. That's always just been my brothers who get the video games. And then for me, I got a cupcake thing, which I like food. But after the little cupcake packets ran out, because it was like an easy bake sort of thing, they never got me more. So, yeah, I'll just sort of do
You'll also need a spell book
stick there.
and a wand. There you go. No young wizard should ever be without them.
But you're able, especially if you have like a
should say,
giant
young
family
wizard,
account, which
that
me
I
and my
was quite
brothers are
impressed
all
with your courage.
on.
There's little doubt.
You're able to take
but
one
that
character
a great
only
destiny
once
awaits
and
you.
move it over. So that's what I did. So I got my own thing and everything.
But who knows? Maybe you'll fill
I
my
think
shoes and
technically I have
become
to
headmaster
rebuy
someday.
some areas I bought before, but I'm paying for membership like sort of monthly now, so it's fine.
But now, if you'll excuse me, I have a mountain of duties to attend to right now, including readying your enrollment. So if you don't mind waiting for a moment or two, I'll pop back to my office and straighten up. I'll summon you when things are presentable. Oh, so many books and papers to tidy up. Where did I put those forms? See you soon.
That with paperwork too, man. But yeah, my father will tease me every now and then because he remembers when it sort of first came out, Wizard101, and then when we started playing, because I got my brothers into it. And I'm gonna take this moment to talk. So he remembers when I got my brothers into it, bought one the crowd for his birthday. I pulled a Karen. Didn't matter how justified I felt at the moment or how young I actually was. It was a jerk move and low-key regret it. And I actually didn't touch my brother's crowns. I only wanted to be able to go and do the other quests I could do, because the area was off limits.
Welcome to
I've
Ravenwood
earned
Academy, young wizard.
so many
Normally,
crowds with
this is
all the
where
quizzes
you'll
stuff.
be enrolled and sent to your classes.
It's crazy.
But times are not normal. There's some kind of supernatural incursion in Unicorn Way that must be dealt with immediately. I wonder. You've demonstrated such potential, I think practical experience will serve you better than lectures. Care to put your talents to the test?
Sure, I guess, but I'm still a child.
Splendid. Time is of the essence, so I'll teleport you there directly. Seek out Private Connolly, the Wizard City Guard in charge of that area.
So this is new. They didn't used to do this. This is something they've done in the more recent years. I can't pinpoint where, because I played on my guy whenever I did play. But yeah. Probably because they don't want you to do what I literally did, which is I went and I did everything, explored everything that I could before I went to Unicorn Way. Also, back in the old days, we didn't have it looking this creepy and stuff, so this is actually really, really cool. It's one of the changes I really like that they did.
There are creatures here who will attack you if you get too close to them, so stick to the task at hand.
Rule of thumb, stay on the sidewalk and you'll be fine wherever you go.
Whoa, 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 young student. The street's very dangerous right now. Is there something I can help you with?
This man recognized I'm a child. I
Wizard,
appreciate it.
Did you see the symbol above Private Connolly's head? That means he has something important to tell you. Go speak with him.
OMG.
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for.
No, I, child.
This used to be a pleasant street, but we've been invaded by hordes of strange creatures. The guards and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead. Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me. Good luck.
To battle the monsters, run up to them on the street. When you get close enough to them, they will summon a combat sigil, and you will be pulled into combat. If you want to avoid battle, you can keep safe by staying on the sidewalk.
I want to know who complained enough that they had to do this, though.
If you can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
I was smart as a child. Oh, that's new. Oh, I should check. So, this is the all backpack. But if you go to here, where is it? Oh, here it is. You're going to want backpack item lock on. Something I found out recently. All my years playing, it's probably something they knew they added in at some point, and I just never caught it because it's here and it doesn't automatically turn on. So I heard about it. I was like, oh, I gotta check that out. And it's great because you go here into backpack, see this little lock, boom. Important things like the gear you're wearing or gear you want to use later, you want to lock so you don't accidentally sell it. Pets that you're using or trying to breed for specific traits, you're gonna want to lock them so you don't accidentally sell them. You can hear from my voice, I have done that. I've done that with reagents. Reagents are things you don't actually want to sell, they're things you want to keep. So it feels like you're hoarding, but no, you keep those. You really do. Yeah. So I think I'll have time to kill this guy first, and I'll probably end this video and then continue on recording for a second video. Yeah, I think I'll go do that right now. Alright. Maybe I should just make it so you guys can see this.